Genghis Khan was a Mongolian emperor and conqueror, winning with smaller armies, having too many wives. Here are the facts. Genghis Khan was not his first name. At birth, his name was Temujin, meaning blacksmith. One day, his father went to the next tribe, who offered him food. The food was poisoned, resulting in his death. When Genghis learned about this, he offered to be the new leader, since his father was the previous one. They refused and abandoned his family. At the age of 9, his father arranged a marriage so he could marry someone after serving the bride's tribe king at age 12. So he married Borte at age 16, but she was kidnapped later. He rescued her with his friend and future rival, Jamuka. In later life, he had around 500 secondary wives, as often given as a certainty of peace between other tribes and his, but Borte was his first wife. Genghis Khan has won many battles, even when his army was smaller than his opponents. He won thanks to his good strategies. One of them was sending horsemen with 2 scimitars as a first move. These criminals were convicted people, murderers, charged with a death sentence. Volunteering for this would ensure a place in heaven. Genghis Khan had 6 daughters. What was common in the time was to offer the daughter to marry the other tribe's king to ensure peace. However, what he did was to arrange a wedding. Then he would send the newlywed fool into battle, in front lines, who would certainly die. Guess who's first in line to claim the power of the tribes? The wives, also known as Genghis Khan's daughters. Whenever Genghis wanted to take over a city, if the city was near a river, he would take actions. He used his workers to either block the river, so no supplies could reach the city, no food, no soldiers, etc., or he would cause floods, destroying important parts of lands, or entire tribes struck by disaster, swimming and floating away. Genghis conquered more territory than any other person in history. He took 24 million kilometers of land or 15 million miles. During these trips, he faced many resistance. In total, he killed around 40 million people. This number is enormous, especially if you know that it was 10% of the Earth's population at the time. His biggest kill count in these battles was to avenge a person. One of Genghis' daughter's husband was killed, and she wants revenge. The man was killed by an archer from Nishapur. Genghis liked him too, so he agreed to take vengeance, to make them pay. Genghis Khan sent his troops to attack the Nishapur, and all of these people got killed. All of them, estimated to be 1,748,000 people. When Genghis' father died, he and his mother, brothers and sisters, were forced to live in poverty and gather their own food. At age 14, he found a fish, which he wanted to share with the rest of his family. His brother, however, saw the food and took it from him. He refused to share it with anyone. Genghis followed him to a quiet spot and shot him down with a bow and arrow. During one of his battles against the Mongolian Taishikut clan, an enemy arrow reached all the way to Genghis' horse. As his horse fell down, Genghis was nearly killed as others ran over him, but he survived and won the battle. He demanded to know who shot the arrow. Eventually, one confessed. He said, "Kill me then," but became a very close friend and general instead. If he would have asked to bury him after he died, don't be too happy. The location of Genghis Khan's remains is unknown. Well, someone must know, right? Multiple people helped in the process of burying the man. His remains were placed in a secret location, and those who helped or knew the locations were all killed. That was part of the deal. They knew it.